I spent around $4,000 on trading courses, so you don't have to. After spending 5,000 hours on 10 plus trading courses from so-called trading gurus, here is what I learned. So are you ready for the secret, the holy grail? But wait, who am I and which courses were these?
This is a great question. This is a great question. Pass.
Please just answer the question.
Oh, well, for sake.
My name is Csaba. I'm half British, half Hungarian. Azt a mindenit pityukám milyen jól tudok magyarul beszélni. And I purchased and meticulously went through the courses provided by Victoria Duke from Tory Trades, Photon Trading with Matt learning smart money concepts, or SMC, where most of my time was spent. Artie from the Moving Averages, who now runs the trade floor. Brutus, whose videos have already been deleted. Of course, Inner Circle Trading, ICT. Mike from the Trading Template. He's an actual sound, really great guy. The list goes on and on and on, but there were so many more which I am too ashamed to admit. But I have to shamefully admit that I even paid for a bunch of indicators. Of course, none of them worked long term. Fuck that, not even short term. So I invite you to come and learn from my mistakes. This channel is dedicated to that. I'm here to maybe provide a shortcut for a few people who have an open mind and are willing to change the way they think. And if you stick around to the end of this video, then I will reveal how I will share my real life trades and call them out to show what I am doing real time before the moves happen. This isn't financial advice. We'll just be showing you where I enter and exit my trades and how I practice trading. So how does the saying go? Smart people learn from their mistakes. Wise people learn from others' mistakes. So be wise, my friends. So if you're actually serious about making money trading, I hope to provide a shortcut so you don't have to spend $4,000 and 5,000 hours learning pointless stuff from probably very fraudulent people. I know what you're thinking. Doesn't this asshole also have a course? Yes. Yes, I do. Isn't that hypocritical? Yes, absolutely. And if you want to spend 10 years and 5,000 hours to figure it out, fighting your way through scams and pointless, retarded strategies you don't know are pointless and retarded yet, whilst losing all of your money, go right ahead, spend your own 10 years. You might say, hey, this guy is just a greedy idiot who enjoys teaching, is kind of good at it, and he's just doing it for a bit of additional income? Yeah, that's right. At least I'm completely transparent and you can actually see my actual broker statements consistently every week, link in description, which no other trader on this planet does. If you find one, point them out because I'd love to see one. But I haven't heard of a single person who does this consistently. I'm not saying I'm the best trader in the world or 100% consistently profitable, but trading SMC and other various strategies, I have failed and passed a few funding challenges, took a few payouts, and made some money on my personal accounts as well. However, what I have come to realize after 5,000 of learning to trade is that the only reason anyone becomes profitable is... the key to solving trading is you. Yes, you. And that might seem obvious, but what that means is that I don't teach you a strategy. Nobody can. You can only teach yourself one, your own strategy. Not a single strategy works the same for two people. Therefore, it's not the strategies that make or lose money trading, it's the people. What my course is designed to do is not to actually teach you anything new or a so-claimed 99% win rate strategy that always works. No way. I will not put anything additional in your mind. Hopefully, not too much anyway. Meaning strategies, candlestick patterns and stochastic RSI, supply-demand, bullish ostrich egg strategies, shit like that. None of that. Let me explain. After spending 5,000 hours on 10 trading courses from so-called trading gurus, here's what I learned. Okay, so here's an example. So Matt from Photon tells us that on the daily chart, we mark up the market structure like so, then add the internal market structure like so, then add supply and demand zones, take into consideration premium and discount liquidity concepts, momentum, inducement, and blah, blah, blah. Then do the same on the 4-hour and the 15-minute, then compare all this information in your head, which by the way is over 200 confluences that I counted, then wait for the 1-minute or 5-minute entry model like so. And guess what? Most of the time, if you do it mechanically, it does not work, even though he says that his approach is mechanical. By the way, if it works less than 50% of the time, it's less than random chance. Anyway, you have to learn to do it at the right time and pick your own, insert chicken fart technical analysis term here, trading gurus say. So therefore, this makes anyone's trading approach completely discretionary. What makes it the right time then? It is your decision making, your intuition, your transrational mind.
Oh.
My course does not teach strategy. I just show you one insanely simple one that works for me, which might not work for you. These are my backtest results so far with it. Backtesting is not a real representation of what your performance will be live. So far, the live results follow the tests roughly. Anyway, my course, that isn't a course, it teaches how to explore and perfect your decision making, your intuition, and your transrational mind. Most people wrongly call it trading psychology, but it's a little bit more simple than that, or more complicated. I don't fucking know. Let's take a simple fair value gap or FVG, for example, from ICT. Here you could draw it everywhere, dude. So what makes one better than others? It's your intuition. Your intuition chooses for you.
Oh.
Okay. Let's do just trend lines. Same thing. Most places, it does not work. It is you that determines where to take the trade and where not to. That you is what you need to train to become profitable. That you is what I hope to let you discover whilst doing my so-called course. So think of it like this. What you're doing right now is shaking a clear see-through water bottle violently in front of your eyes, trying to peer into it to read the label on the inside. You're not going to be able to read it because you're shaking the fucking bottle. Then the answers will be so obvious, you're not going to believe it. So I hope to show you how to remove the obstacles in the way of your learning. My so-called course will allow you to learn how to check what works for yourself. That is why my videos in the course have no speech or text. You heard that right. There is no one yapping at you because when I say something, or anyone else for that matter, it's not always what I originally meant to say. After that, what you hear is different, what you understand is different, and the picture that forms in your mind is different. It's like having permanent beer goggles on. Once you realize this, the world is yours. So it's just practical examples showing you how to practice, how to train your trans-rational mind. It is a way to establish a daily routine, which I promise will take you where you want to be in the shortest time possible without distraction, meaning other strategies. There isn't any speech or text in my course, okay, maybe a little, but imagine a couple fighting about something. Does an intellectual conversation about facts ever solve a fight with a spouse? No, it does not. Talking over the problem can help for sure, but it rarely solves the problem. Fixing the underlying problem solves the problem. Imagine a married couple shouting at each other about not doing the dishes or whatever, or not cleaning the house properly. I can 100% assure you that talking about it will not fix the issue. Doing the dishes will. Okay, this is a really shit example, but you get the point. Going back to the course, it's not even a course, it's just a bunch of practical examples on what worked for me to get to where I am today. It's a way for someone to discover what works for them. Hopefully, you know by now that strategies are not profitable by themselves at all. Otherwise, you could automate. Where are all the automated brilliant strategies? I haven't seen one that works consistently. I'm sorry, but a 10-year-old child could spot where the RSI is oversold and that price crossed the trend line. If you really think it's that simple, I'm sorry, but you have to wake up and smell the flowers, buddy. Having said all that, I'm quite new to this approach, relatively. I have only been doing it for less than a year. I'm at the stage now where I use my own intuition and just a very, very simple strategy. I'm at the stage now with it where I started a few small accounts, a couple of £1,000, which you can see my weekly broker statements down in the description below. Once I get 1,000 subscribers, I will add more money over time. But so far, it's doing quite well, I must say. So if you so wish, join me on my journey for us to become successful, consistently profitable traders together with millions in our accounts. I hope to be just a bunch of friends hanging out in this group and talking about our passion of trading together, which for me really is the passion to make my life, my friend's life, and my family's life better. Oh, and another example I just thought of. Okay, so compare you learning to trade with questions, answers, with speech and text and dialogue from a guru of your choice. Okay, compare all of this to you trying to learn to play basketball from LeBron James with questions and answers in speech and text and dialogue. Hey LeBron, why did you isolate your defender at the top of the key before using hesitation dribble to blow past them with your explosive first step in the situation, but not the other situation? Imagine if he even answers, and you stress over every word, you will not be able to replicate it without practicing it. There's no freaking way.
No freaking way. The fryer later. Oh, I am so taking this.
Okay, here's another example with a doctor. Hey, Dr. Hugh Jass. Fake name I just made up. How do I do brain surgery again? Okay, student, perform a Perform a transphenoidal endoscopic resection to remove the pituitary adenoma by navigating through the sphenoid sinus anus with precision instruments, minimizing damage to surrounding structures, using intraoperative neurosurgical monitoring to maintain cranial nerve integrity throughout the procedure. That's the same as me saying, bro, mark up the daily chart by identifying market structure, then overlay internal market structure and supply-demand order block, bullish doji candlestick liquidity zones, considering premium and discount levels. Repeat the process on the 4-hour, the 15-minute, the 7-minute, 5-minute, wait for an entry signal using the 1-minute and the 15-second inducement double sweep upside down entry model. Do you get my point? Do you actually see what I'm getting at here? Actually, stop messing around. On this channel, you can follow the journey of me trying to build my empire and get control of some serious cash by trading really well and by being completely transparent about all of my losses, as well as boasting arrogantly about my wins. And like I said, if the channel reaches 1,000 subscribers, I will make my broker statements available, I will make my course and trades available to anyone who appreciates my face and the sounds coming out of my face. So if you want to, please actually subscribe, because it will really help to build this community. Or, don't help, whatever. Just know that with every minute, one of those puppies will die because of you, because you didn't press the subscribe button. But if you do press the subscribe button, an angel in heaven will achieve an orgasm. Do angels really get for the work if not at least an orgasmic afterlife?